Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the self series with Wildflower. So, in this episode, I'm going to be introducing my guest to you. But before I do that, I like you to take a quick guess in like 3 seconds. So, going three, going two, going one, gone. My guest for this episode of the self series is the Wildflower herself. Okay, so today I decided to sit pretty and have a little discussion with you all. So if you have been an old subscriber to this channel, thank you so much. You mean so much to me. And if you are new to this channel, please just take a second and subscribe. If you get, please just subscribe to the channel. I'll be really excited to have you. So today I just thought that henceforth I'll be showing up on this episode to also share like my experiences, just tell stories around like my life. So today I just wanted to share about your happy place. So where is your happy place? And I'm going to be talking about this from an experience I had with my friend early this year. So towards the end of last year, I started doing a lot of re-strategizing with respect to the self series, and it was going well until early this year. I started feeling like the result I was getting was not making sense. You get so I started to feel exhausted and just plain tired of the effort, the result, and all of that. So one day I picked up my phone and barged in on a friend like I happily love to do. So I barged in and I started to rant. And I'm like, oh, I'm tired. This thing is exhausting. I don't think I'm making progress. I'm not sure this is what I'm meant to be doing. Why does it feel like I am just putting in resources and everything is not making sense? Blah, 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 blah. And I was just ranting. You know how you're ranting to a friend, you're starting to like, say, oh, okay, if you're tired, maybe you should take a break. You're looking for something, you're looking for support, moral support to let go back to your comfort zone, to settle. You get that kind of thing. That was what it was. And I'm ranting and ranting, and my friend just goes, what does it make you happy? And I take a pause. And in seconds, it felt like I went to every studio, every person that I've had to sit with to have a conversation on this web series. And it felt like in seconds, I just went everywhere. And I imagine the excitement, this self-series project gives me. Every time I sit listening to, these people share and just going, having, taking a glimpse into their life, into their journeys, it just reminds me of, how much we can become regardless of our experience. So I see these people I admire, I applaud, I'm rooting for, and I see, what they've had to go through and where they are now, the journey, the process. It gives me so much joy to do this. So why was I questioning it? Why was I questioning it? So, the last 2 months I've basically been living on where is your happy place? Is this your happy place? Does this make you happy? Is this something that you would love to do for life? Is this something that makes your soul dance for joy? Do you get? So, I am throwing it to you through this web series. Where is your happy place? What is that thing that makes your heart excited? Because I am learning and realizing that life is fickle. Life is life is long and brief, and if there is anything that I am hoping and seriously working towards is to ensure that no matter what life is for me, I am able to stay in my happy place. You know, why Baby said, I listen to why Baby a lot. I love her. So why Baby always say something. She says, when you find it, you will know. And she also says something about purpose because I think that purpose is your happy place. So when you work in purpose, you are working in your happy place. There is no way you'll be doing something that is purposeful that you will not be happy. Something that is your purpose, something that is your thing that you will not be happy. It brings happiness, it brings joy, it brings satisfaction. And the good thing is it doesn't have to be one thing. And I see purpose as your happy place. And why people will always say purpose finds you. You don't find purpose. And how does purpose find you? Purpose finds you in doing. Do you get? So taking it back to how I started this step series. So I'm in my house one day in 2020. I thought I was going to lose it. I thought I was going to lose it. In 2020, I contemplated suicide. Like it felt like, you know, there was nothing I could do with life anymore. The earlier you end it, the better. So, but in 2020, I found me because on this day I'm just in my house and I am on this YouTube program organized by John Obidi, and I'm listening to people share and just seeing these great leaders and having a glimpse into their life, into their journey, and hearing them say the things that I needed for that phase of my life. And I'm like, people do have really amazing journeys and really amazing, stories. And maybe this thing that I feel it's not peculiar to me alone. Maybe there are also people that have peculiar struggles that I do not know because I do not hear their stories. So what if I put up something where I bring these people to share their experiences and use it as a way to motivate, other people. And that was why initially I used to say that the self series was helping you navigate life through the stories of others, even though that's still like what it is, seeing yourself through people's the lens of other people, seeing yourself through the experience of other people, and growing from there. And there's something that happens when you hear somebody say certain things that's probably happening to you, and they were able to navigate it, and you're like, if they can, I can. You get that kind of stuff. So that's the motivation for birthing the for birthing the self series, and it's been an amazing journey, right? So it's in doing. I remember how I started it on Facebook, and I would invite people to come on the self series and would be on a Facebook live. But it was not very productive because there were lots of network glitches. So every time, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, look, can you hear me for like 20 minutes? And they have normal conversation for like 10. So I took a pause and decided that I was going to make it a recorded session now where I post on YouTube. So, you know, purpose finds you in doing. So when I started, it wasn't exciting. It wasn't very exciting. I remember having so much fear. I'll be so anxious. But look how far now in 2024. I look at it and I am I look at how far it has come. I look at what is possible for it, and I am just plain thankful that I started. And I can call it my happy place now because I have been on it for a while, and I can see that this is something that gives me joy. This is something that I feel can impact life. This is something that if I stay at it, will not just bless me, will keep blessing people. Do you understand? So purpose finds you. You don't find in doing, you find purpose. In doing, right? You just you would align. You know how they say the universe aligns our steps and aligns us. You will just see that everything just you just begin to get clarity. I remember when I started volunteering with like organizations after I did my university education. I didn't know what to do. I was confused. I didn't have any skills, and I just allowed myself volunteer. I would collect money from my mother to attend programs in town. I would, you know, collect money for my mother to get data to stay up late, to because I was stepping out, I began to know what to do. I began to know what courses to take. So, in doing the little that I could here and there, I was beginning to see the things that interest me, that makes me happy. Began to see that when I'm participating in outreaches, when I'm on the field doing project. It makes me so happy when I'm interacting with kids. It makes me so happy. I love to talk. Why not do my show? So purpose finds you, according to Yetunde Bankole Bernard, and I agree. Purpose finds you in doing. So I want to encourage you today that you know you probably have your goals, you probably have your desires, but I hope that you allow purpose find you. I hope you allow yourself, experience things, step out, do things, try things and see what would work for you and see what would make your soul dance for joy. Because again, I have never, I have never believed that we are meant to, live life just struggling for daily bread. It has never been, it has never been like something that sits well with me. Do you understand? I feel like there is so much more to life. I beg you, look for that thing that makes your soul happy, that makes your soul dance for joy. Don't just go through life. Don't put yourself on autopilot. That's not the way to live. And one other thing, the need to trust the process. So the whole talk about wanting to, let go of the things I was doing was because I felt like I was not seeing like results. There's something that happens with me when I do something, I tend to like forget. So once a project has ended, I forget that I was the person that did it. I don't know what that is because I don't think I like it because when you constantly like forget the things that you do, you forget the fulfillment that comes from it, and then you are constantly like wondering who you are or what your essence is when you are so much. You are doing things people can see, but you cannot see it. I feel like it is limiting. I don't want it. I want to know. I want to remember who I am. I want to remember the things that I am capable of. I want to be able to talk about them confidently. Humble, but still very, very much aware of who I am and what I can do and all that I am capable of. You get. So I'm also saying to you that remember who you are. When you find your happy place, don't forget that this thing gives me this kind of fulfillment whenever I do it. Then trust the process. you know my whole talk about re-strategizing was out of the fact that I had not seen the results that I was expecting after 2024 January. I should see this result by virtue of this input, by virtue of, I had not seen it. So I felt like I wasn't delivering. I felt like it wasn't making sense. I felt like it wasn't making progress. But it is. It is. Nothing is ever rocket science. And if you have the mindset of quick gratification or get things quick or figure things out in a month kind of mindset, you might always be in a place of doubt, constantly doubting what you're doing and the results you're getting. So when you always remember and understand that this is a process and I am on it and I am going to make it, I know it might not be now, it will take time, then that's the right kind of mindset. That's the right mindset. So I hope that first you are able to get yourself out, to start doing things, start trying things, to see what makes you happy. And I hope that in doing, purpose will find you. And I hope that when it finds you, it will be your happy place. And you know that your happy place does not have to be one thing, right? There are so many things that makes me happy, and I am only trusting and hoping that I'm able to guard them jealously. I'm able to stay at them and and get results from them and impact lives through them and live happily through them. I hope that you're able to find your happy place and stay. Alright, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Self Series Wildflower. I had an amazing time, sharing with you, and I hope that I'm able to get myself to show up and do this much more moving forward, as well as bringing you amazing guests. So if you haven't subscribed, this is a good time to do so. If I cry. I'm a crybaby. So please subscribe, like, share with your friends, leave a comment. Leave a comment, please. Leave a comment. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.